Hi Rosy friends, it's Julie, and today I'd like to talk to you about a funny little product that I received for free in exchange for an honest review. I got this about a month and a half ago, I think, and I've been using it ever since so that I could actually get a good feel for how it works and things, and that is called the Magic Soap Dish. And this is what the Magic Soap Dish looks like. It has a soap in it right now. I will take it out. See, it just basically looks like this. It looks like a V. So it came on this piece of cardboard here with a bunch of information, and it says, "You will never have to clean your soap dish for the life of the bar of soaps. Water drains to the base and evaporates, leaving your soap high and dry. No more mess, bar soap lasts 20% longer." And they have a full website with a lot of information about it, little videos and things. And the idea is that it keeps a bar of soap held elevated. There's a reservoir in there where water can drip, like you can see my finger can sink down into it. So that's where water can drip, and the bar of soap is actually held above it so that it won't be gunky and so it can dry out between uses. And the idea is essentially that it won't allow for, it's not sitting in its own gunk so that bacteria can build up and things like that. And also it stops it from, the longer that a bar of soap sits in water, then the shorter its life, which means you're essentially throwing away money. I was aware of this. I can't say that I was all that concerned about the bacteria thing, which I probably should have been thinking about, but I tend to think soap, it rinses away, it cleans itself. So I've always bought these sort of soap dish thingies with these spikies on top. They're little rubber things. And over time they get disgusting, and I try and clean them, and then after a while you have to throw them out, which is terrible for the environment. I can admit it that I do this. I probably go through 2 of these a year, which is not that much, but I'm justifying because, like, I'll show you, this is what they start to look like over time. This is embarrassing, but I'm trying to be honest with you. So there's basically, that's a soap on there, like a soap sliver that's left, and it gets a buildup of soap, blech, and also the lint from my towels and cloths and things, which is in the air in the bathroom, because I have the lintiest, I have really good soft towels, and they leave lint on everything, and they're pink. So there is always a layer of pink lint on the soap dish because it sticks to all the soap gunk. Here's another example of one, because this one is a brown colored soap, so I have that in a travel case, but it gets dyed brown, and then it looks disgusting too. It's clean, I wash it, and it's soap that's on it, but it looks foul, and it's embarrassing to have guests over, so at the last minute I'm always scrubbing out the little soap thing. Or I have these backup ones so that I can put out a nice looking soap thingy, so that even if I put out a fresh bar of soap, then it's not being stuck onto something that looks like that. So yeah, so there's a really horrible, embarrassing personal thing about me. But, I was doing the best that I could, and I would wash them, and I would wash them a lot. This is kept regularly clean, and it still looks like this. So then when the company behind this product, the Magic Soap Dish, came along and said, "Hey, would you like to try our product? We'll send it to you for free, and in exchange for just a video with an honest review, just talking about your experience, exactly how it went," I jumped on board. So I've been using it for about a month and a half, as I said. This is a bar of Dove soap. It's the Dove original, just white bar that looks like this. And I chose that one because honestly, I wanted to test a bar of soap that it normally is used up super quickly, and that creates a lot of gunk. And I find that Dove does that. I like Dove. I'm not speaking out against Dove. I think it's a lovely product. In fact, I reviewed a couple of Dove bars of soap in another video of mine. If you want to see that, I will put a link to it here for you. But yeah, so it's just that it is a very soft bar of soap, and when it has water on it, it wears down really, really quickly. So as you can see, even after all that time, I've still got about a third of the bar left. Also, I want to point out that this is technically made for putting next to your sink so that you can wash your hands. So I really put this through the ringer because I used it in my shower. And so it was constantly being, I put it out of the way. There wasn't water washing onto it all the time. It was out of the way of spray and things. But when I put the soap back, it was, my hand was really wet. I'm in the shower, so it's constantly being refilled with water. My experience is that I really do think that it has made the bar of soap last longer, because I've never had a bar of Dove last that long. This is going to last longer than 2 months, and like there's still a lot of that bar left. So I'm super impressed with that. That would be a real money saver, and that's important to me because, to be honest, I don't use Dove a lot. I use other products like Celtic Complexion or SBT, Sea Buckthorn, and these are far more expensive, and I would really rather they last if that's the case, because I think they're worth what I'm paying for them, obviously, but at the same time, if I can get more out of them, I would absolutely love that. Even the SBT Sea Buckthorn 3-in-1 shampoo bar, like, so if I want to swap it out, my soap out for my shampoo, or if I want to get a second magic soap dish, I could just line them up in the shower basically on the little shelf that I have in there. It'll help the things to last a lot longer, and that's actually the main thing that I've been concerned about. As much as the not having it sit in its own bacteria, you know, it is worthwhile to be concerned about that. I'm much more concerned about making it last longer because I love these products and I would rather spend less. So yep, I'm really impressed with the fact that it does make them last longer. When the bar was actually suspended at the top, when it was bigger, it was sitting much higher up because it took up a lot more space. Actually, I'll just crack into this box and put a new one in so I can show you exactly what I mean. So here's a new one. You can even see it's got that little thing on it, so it's brand new. So when you put that in, it sits way up there. So it's way away from the water. It drips down there. It's nowhere near it. So at that point, the little reservoir, it didn't even matter that I had it in the shower and that it was constantly being flooded with water. It could fill up all the time and it didn't matter. It was always drying up. Now I have it down here, so it's kind of blocking off the reservoir a little bit, so it doesn't dry out quite as quickly, but that's my fault because I'm kind of not using it for what it's designed for, but I still love it for the shower. So basically the idea is just to dump it out, just turn it upside down at the drain and pour out the extra water at the end of a shower, and then the whole thing dries out and it lasts so long. And even if I don't happen to remember, it's not like it's sitting there in, you know, in this or on a regular soap dish on its own gunk. Like, it's not just filling up with yuck. So it's a very interesting product. It's a very well designed product. It stays super clean. I didn't even clean this before bringing it to do a super close up on it. Let's see if I can actually get it to focus. There we go. It's absolutely clean as though it were new. It doesn't have anything on it, and it's been in my shower the whole time, and it has a bar of 2/3 used soap in it right now. Yep, it does stay super clean. I would say that it lives up to its claims. It says that you don't have to clean the soap dish for the life of the bar soap. I can absolutely believe that, and I think basically after that bar of soap is done, all I'll do is just sort of run it under some hot water and it should be ready to go for the next one. I think the only drawback I can see to this product, and it's because I was using it at, like, this is not what it was designed to do. It was basically, if you use it in the shower, it's not easy to get, once the bar of soap is down that far and your hand is wet, it's not easy to get it out of there when your hand is wet, because you have to kind of dig way down. So essentially, if I have one other hand that's busy, you know, if I'm holding a razor or something and I'm trying to get the bar of soap out, I do have to use both hands, but that's really not that big of a deal. So I can definitely say that I will continue using this product. I'm really happy that I have it. It will just sit there in my shower. That will be what holds, you know, any of the bars of soap that I happen to use. It does hold a lot of different shapes of soap. That said, like, this is the Celtic Complexion one, and it does have a wrapper on it right now, but if it were to be much bigger, it will fit, you know, that much. But if it were to be any bigger than this, which is a pretty big bar of soap, you know, it's much bigger than that one, so you can see that it's a lot larger. If it were any bigger than that, then it wouldn't fit in there, but I think any standard bar of soap that you would get, anything, you know, Dove was a perfect fit, and it does seem to hold the square ones and the rounded ones as well. It does a really good job there. Oh, and I did test it out when the soap gets really tiny, and I tried putting this in there as well, and it does still sit above the reservoir, so it's not going to sit there in its own liquid and just stew there, especially if you pour it out if you're using it in the shower. It would be perfect for using next to the sink, but I just don't happen to use bar soap next to the sink. I have liquid soap there. So if you are actually interested in trying this, the magic soap dish for yourself, The company behind it was super, super great, and they not only gave me a coupon code to give you to get 20% off the price of it on the official website, which is super cheap anyway. I will put that in the description below, and if I remember to, I will put it somewhere on the screen, but it's for 20% off of the price. So if you want to try it out, then that makes it even more affordable than it already is. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I was just given the product for an honest review, and then they offered to let me share a coupon code with you so you could save, so I'm not going to turn that down. And they also offered to do a giveaway for anybody who wants to give it a try for free. This giveaway is open to anybody in the United States, in Canada, and in Australia. So this is the first time I've done a giveaway for my Australian Rosy friends. If you want to take part in the giveaway, all you need to do is leave a comment that says what kind of soap is your favorite kind of soap, and then we will know what kind of soap you'll be using in your magic soap dish if you are the winner. There will be one winner for the giveaway, and it will be completely free. You will not be asked for any money at any point. And I will put all of the dates and the terms and conditions and all that kind of stuff in the description for this video below. But yeah, so I am really grateful to Bow Industries, the company behind the magic soap dish, for sending me this to try. I'm definitely going to keep using it. I'm really grateful that they sent me a coupon code so that you could try it for a super discount too, and I'm very grateful that they have launched a giveaway through my channel as well. So good luck to everybody. I do hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this where I review products and test things on screen and do giveaways, then I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And other than that, I will see you next time.